Welcome in, beautiful soul. If this is your first time here, on this channel, I focus on wellness. I share different ways that you can heal yourself naturally as I bring awareness to different topics. If you're back, welcome back. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being on this journey of natural healing and wellness. Shout out to all my beautiful members and to the member of the week, an amazing young lady who has a growing channel, Charity Gordon. Her link will be in the description section, so I suggest you pay her a visit if you're looking for wisdom. Okay, so in this one, I'm going to be going over some of the things you can look for, signs and symptoms of iron deficiency or anemia. And I'm also going to list a few foods that you can eat to boost your iron. Okay, so if you're feeling pain in your joints, maybe your hips, your knees, elbows, you might want to take a look at your iron level. That's an indication that your iron might be low. Obviously, there's other things that could be wrong outside of your iron, but it's a good idea to check your iron level to see if you might have a deficiency. Usually, your normal level should be around 12. If it's below 12, then your iron is low. If it's like, let's say, a 6 or a 7 and it's really, really low, you need to get yourself some iron-rich foods, which I'm going to get into a little bit later. Now, something else you can look for, pay attention to your breathing. If you find that you're gasping for breath or you feel like you're just not taking in enough oxygen, that's an indication that your iron is low and you're not getting enough blood flow and oxygen flow into your body. Another indication of low iron or anemia is dizzy spells or faintiness, and you just feel woozy and out of it and you're not even sure why. And one of the very obvious things is just feeling tired easily. Let's say a couple of weeks ago you were able to run a block or two or jog for like 10 minutes or whatever. And all of a sudden you're not able to do that. You're out of breath really easily. You just are super, super tired with simple tasks that you were able to do prior. This is an indication that your iron might be extremely low. You may be anemic and you need to get yourself some iron-rich foods. And hopefully you won't have to do an iron infusion like I had to. Not that it's totally terrible. It wasn't a horrible experience, but if I could have prevented it, I would rather not do it. So I'm going to go on a little vent right now. The foods that we're getting, they're not as rich in nutrients as they used to be. I'm not sure what's responsible for that, if it's the soil in which they're grown or maybe the way in which they're grown. We're just not getting the highest, richest nutrition levels from our foods. It's requiring us to maybe eat more, which is not ideal. However, my suggestion is to grow your own food, because organic isn't totally organic, as we all may or may not know. But my thing is, I believe it's best for you to enrich your own soils and grow your own food if you can. The thing with supplements, though, it could be tricky. Not all vitamins are created equal. There is a vitamin company that I trust. It's specifically made for melanated people, because you see, if you're melanated, the requirements that your body has is different from other people that are not as melanated as us, and you would require a little more. I trust the company because everything that they do is organic, it's natural, and the fact that it's geared towards melanated people, by melanated people, it's a win-win-win for me. And it's very important to know what you're putting into your body. Years ago, I didn't have the awareness that all vitamins are not created equal. I just thought, if you get vitamins, that's it, you're set. It doesn't matter what brand, but it really does make a difference. So whatever supplements you're taking, just make sure it's organic, it's all natural, and you're putting really good stuff in your body. And just listen to your body. Your body always gives you feedback. Are you feeling any different? Are you more energized? Are you feeling better? If not, You might be putting more chemicals in your body along with those vitamins that are not all natural. Anyway, I'll put the link to that company in the description section for you to check it out if you can. If you're not melanated, I'm not sure how it works for you. You might get like an overdose of vitamins. I'm not sure. I would have to inquire about that. So let's get back to other things you can look for to know if you're anemic. Your complexion may seem very pale. You may suddenly look pale, like you need a little sun or something. You kind of have that sick, pale look. If you look like that, then you may have very low iron. You can also pull the bottom of your eye down to see the inside of your eye. And if that looks not very pinkish or reddish, and it's just kind of looking pale, then that also indicates that your iron might be low. Another thing you can look for is headaches. If you're getting unexplained frequent headaches, this also could mean that you have very low iron. Something else you can look for, oh no, it's a lot. Anxiety, unexplained anxiety. You don't know why you're anxious, but you just feel anxious for no reason. It's because you're not getting enough oxygen into your blood, which in turn affects your sympathetic nervous system. Additionally, if you live in a cold climate or even in a warm climate, you'll find that you get cold easily. If you get cold easily, it could be an indication of low iron. And also there's a condition called restless feet. If you suffer with that, you may also have low iron. So now let's get into some foods that you can take to boost your iron. First on my list is sea moss. This awareness just came to me maybe a couple of months ago. I didn't realize that sea moss was so rich in iron. Maybe one of the richest iron foods that I've discovered so far. If you have other iron-rich foods that you know of, please list it in the comment section. Remember, we're a community of love and sharing and support here. We help each other with our knowledge and just our sweet, beautiful ability to share and care. So, another food that you can eat to help boost your iron is kale. And here's how I suggest that you do your kale. If you can eat it raw, cut it up, maybe as small as possible, because it could be a little hard to chomp down. And you want to marinate it in some lemon juice. Why lemon juice or lime juice? Because of the vitamin C. You see, when you're taking in iron from plants, it's harder to get into your system as compared to, let's say, animal iron from animals. The vitamin C helps your body to absorb the iron from the plants. It also helps with animal foods as well, but honestly, I don't really, believe that animal foods are that healthy for us, so I don't really promote it. Not saying that I live a strictly vegan or vegetarian or Rastafarian lifestyle. I go with my vibration and what I feel, but just being honest here. So anyway, you can marinate it in some lemon juice, maybe some sea salt, some pepper if you like a little spice, and make it into a salad. But if you're able to chop down without having to do all that, that's great. But just still add a splash of lemon so that you can get your vitamin C in there. Or maybe just add some tomatoes to the party, some bell peppers, and some strawberries if you like that kind of stuff. So anyway, that's just a little bonus tip I wanted to share. Okay, so if you are into shakes and all that kind of stuff, or maybe you just like feeling good, then add some spirulina to the party. Yay! Spirulina is great for boosting your iron. It's great for so many other things. That to me is like a superfood. So get some spirulina in your lifestyle. It's going to help you to boost your iron levels. Keep in mind, you can always take a supplement, especially if your iron is super, super low. You can take supplements to help to boost your iron. If you're going to take a supplement that's just strictly iron, it's such rich iron that you can taste iron in your mouth, maybe some extra fiber or any natural thing that can help you to soften up your stool, because you don't want to be constipated. That's what iron can do to your body if you're taking too much at once. Okay, so remember, it's a gradual, gentle process of increasing your iron. You don't want to load up too much because it could turn around and harm you. Okay, so now let's just look at the last one. Beets, the beetroot or the beet leaves. You can eat both of those, make it into a juice, a shake, whatever is your preference. However, just a quick note that the leaves are more rich in iron comparing to the root itself, but they both have multiple nutrition benefits, so why not eat all of it? And if you want to do the leaves, you can saute it or maybe even do it in a salad. And again, you can marinate it with a little bit of lemon or lime and just spruce up the party with some other stuff that you like. So I hope this was helpful, useful, beneficial in some way. If you're not yet subscribed, please consider if you're into natural healing, wellness, and just vibration of inspiration and encouragement. If you haven't already, please take a moment and give a thumbs up if this video was valuable in any way. Please share it with those that might need it, whether it be on your social media platforms or just with your loved ones. I would truly appreciate it, as it helps the channel and it helps me to reach the people that really need this kind of information. And again, if you're not yet subscribed, go ahead and subscribe if you like my vibe. Thank you for everyone that supports the channel financially and otherwise. I appreciate you. I appreciate all the cash apps. I appreciate the super chats, the memberships, and I appreciate you just taking time out to be with me on this journey. Abundant blessings to you, and know that you are always well. Oh, thanks for checking out the merch store as well. Toodaloo.